Aloha, March 30th, 2025, Sunday. What a beautiful day. I just got back from my walk, girl and I, and our friend Liko. We magically ran into him again today. And this is what I want my talk to be about, like all these magical things that are happening in my life that really, once I changed my focus to creating versus problem solving, this is how magical my life is. Yesterday we were talking about being empaths and being able to feel energy around you and within you. And what I'm going to start doing is offering, after my birthday, a gratitude journaling before my podcast starts. And I'm developing it now, or else we do it at this moment. But as you know, my life, I create as I go. And things become so magical in such a way because I set my outcome to what I really desire most. And that's connection, not only with others, but with myself. And the more that I understand myself and focus on what happiness brings in my life, how much joy just starts resonating towards me and coming towards me, and me being it joy. Gratitude is such a high frequency. Even no matter whatever situation, if you can find something to be grateful for that moment, that wisdom builder, the WB, gratitude WBs, GWBs, there you go, creation in the making. GWB, that's even higher than a WB, right? There's levels to this. Is it a WB or is it a GWB? A gratitude wisdom builder. Because when we build through gratitude, how much we can experience in life. How much old programmings will just wash away because of the simple fact that you can have gratitude for something that is also good or bad. I mean, it's not really good or bad because it's really, we're learning. That is what we are doing as human beings, soul human beings, is on earth to learn. And for me, all the lessons that I'm learning, I'm just amazed. I'm amazed that when I really open my eyes and see not only just my point of view, but other point of views, how I can shift my reality in such a way that I quantum jump timelines fast. And I'm shifting so quick. I see myself doing so many things. Like this morning, I've been starting a new meditation before I even get up. Like, seriously, dial into that gauge. What frequency am I vibing on before I even set my foot on the ground? Well, sometimes I use the restroom first. I'm not even going to lie. And then I'll go back in there. And I've been doing this for the past 2 days now. And such magical things have been happening to me because I have set my point. Right? I should probably not say right, because if you don't agree, put a comment down in the chat box below and say, no, Christina, I really don't understand what you're saying. Please go in depth, because if you're not understanding what I'm saying, we're missing the point. The point is that we have choice in how we want to feel and how we want to experience life. I know some of us are just like, what are you talking about? But as you work with me, and you understand the concept of what I am coaching, having the sovereignty of your own mind and being choices of how you take each situation in your life that comes to you, and the choices that you make is so empowering that no one can sway you from who you are and your true nature and your authentic self. When we come as our authentic self, it's because that is who we are. There is no mask to wear. There is no rules to anything. Because if we are authentically ourselves, speaking our truth, what is there to deny? There is no grid. If we speak from our heart and we're impeccable with our words, it's never mean to harm or curse another, but to bless. That is why we had the gift of words, to bless each other. And not only each other, but for ourselves. So my question today is, what are you blessing yourself today? How do you speak? It's so very important. And gratitude, wisdom builders. When we center in gratitude, how much of our highest good for all will that be? It's the way, it's the path. And that's why for my birthday, I've decided to also host a gratitude journaling party. And being an empath and knowing, what is your energy versus other people's energy it will bring a lot of wisdom. Because as empaths, we tend to take on other people's energy and not realizing that, oh my gosh, this is not even me. I'm literally taking on somebody else's energy and holding that within my body. And now it's like developing this creation within me, not even realizing that is where it is coming from. So I got this inspiration as I was meditating this morning, was like, you know what? Yeah. Practice what I preach. Set your gauge first. Before I even open my eyes, have one freaking conversation with anything and anybody. How am I gauging to the world? Where is my energy at? And if it's not where it's supposed to be, then I am going to recall all my energy before I even wake up this day. And you know what? At least I know this is where I started today and this is where I'm going to end today. And it's going to keep it's just going to keep leveling up. And I've realized that when I started doing this exercise 2 days ago, it is leveling up. There's conversations I'm not choosing to have because I know it's going to bring me below that line. For what God ever reason? No, thank you. I have one life to live in it. You know what? If we're living from moment to moment, why in the heck would I want to live in the moment of misery, guilt, fear, shame, whatever you want to call it? All those underlying. We'll go through this because starting after my birthday, I'm going to be doing this gratitude journaling and hosting parties. You all are welcome to come because really, like Cody Bateman said, the co-founder of Promptings, what's your frequency, right? What is your energy? Where are you, above or below? And as gratitude consultants, I am the person. I am the soul that is going to be teaching others how to resonate in gratitude and how it shifts your life in such a way that magical things just start happening and you just sit back. I am a true believer. I'm living it. I'm living this, and it's like blows my mind every day. The connections I get into, the tables that I'm sitting at, the conversations I'm having with people that I would never in my wildest dreams think I would be having conversations with. But now I'm sitting at their tables and laughing and actually enjoying myself because we're like-minded people and I've attracted them and they've attracted me and I'm finding my tribe and they're finding me. Building community, which it's all about, connection. And it really started shifting when I really looked within, started dating myself and connecting with me and what makes me happy and filling my cup before I fill others. So with that, today is Aloha Sunday. I'll let you know when I'm going to get started because I want to do it after my birthday, but you know what my life is like? It's subject to change. But I will give you heads up because how do you gauge if you can't have nothing to measure? Journaling helps us to measure. So this is another, creating. I just created this as I was talking to you. Now I'm going to be doing this on the podcast. So please make sure when I say ready, set, go, I'm going to do one and then let you know, hey, get ready. And this is going to be like the very beginning intro of my podcast of, hey, let's gauge ourselves. And also learn with me along my journey. Because it's magical, and I'm just so grateful that you're tuning in because you are my witness that these things are actually happening live as I'm speaking. You're seeing my life unfold. You're seeing all these things that I'm going to be creating. You're going to be like, wow. Because I know I'm like, wow. So with that, you have a wonderful, beautiful day. Light, love, and aloha with abundance.